right now.
Byron Center Schools canceled classes at all of its buildings today after a Snapchat story fueled rumors of violence, according to the Kenton County Sheriff's Office. In a letter sent home to parents and students on Sunday, the superintendent said they were notified about possible threats to West Middle or Byron Center High, and they opted to close the entire district today as a precaution while the Sheriff's Department investigates. At the same time, East Kentwood High School families received a similar letter saying threats were circulating online. The superintendent said it was resolved, adding that there was no credible threat at any point and did not cancel classes. The Sheriff's Department tells Fox 17 it all stemmed from rumors after last Friday's football game. Byron Center hosted East Kentwood, and deputies say a school resource officer confiscated a knife from a student. They say the student didn't intend to harm anyone, but it did spark rumors, and a Snapchat story went around that added to it. Our Lauren Lindsay spoke with the Kenton County Sheriff with more on what families need to know.
Threats like these must always be taken seriously. Both Byron Center Schools and the Kent County Sheriff Department are continuing to do just that. As the investigation continues, an important question about what parents should look out for must be asked.
Anytime that there's a threat, we ask for families to report and not repost.
A simple phrase Kent County Under Sheriff Brian Muir says is helpful in scenarios like what we saw this past weekend.
Give us the information so we can look into it. We have a very exhaustive effort that we put all these school threats through, and a lot of that is information that can't be done just by sharing it on social media.
While Sheriff Muir confirmed there are no credible threats at this time to any school in Kent County, he also emphasized something very important.
It's just being able to have open communication with your kids, and they need to have that ability to come to you when they know something needs to be addressed that they don't know how to handle.
Sheriff Muir adds that educating kids on the risks of running to social media before reporting a threat is key.
Anything that they put on social media or anything that they share can take on a life of its own. So we ask them to just make sure they educate their kids as to the scope of information that's shared and spread on social media and how quickly that can happen.
So when should community members report a threat? Lansing-based organization OK to Say, where students can confidentially report potential harm, telling me today in a statement, quote, "We would always rather have people report information than not. If OK to Say isn't the right resource, we will vet it to the correct place," end quote. Sheriff Muir wants parents and students to remember.
They can always call 911. They can contact law enforcement through our non-emergency phone number, Silent Observer, OK to Say, or any one of the options that you can report to.
As Fox 17 learns more, we will be sure to pass updates along both on air and online. In Grand Rapids, Lauren Lenzian, Fox 17 News.